All right.
You might be concerned about the things that you hear, but don't be concerned about the things that you hear.
Just let this happen.
I'm all yarged up and ready to go.
Excellent. All right. So
is this an Elite controller?
That is an Elite controller. Can you believe that?
I feel so. Dude, this thing weighs as much as a canned ham.
It probably weighs as much as your ST.
Well, then those gym sessions have been working out because I'm curling 2,700 pounds right now. But
whoa.
It doesn't have the flappy paddles on the back, but I'll live.
I took them off because Brian kept hitting them. Do you want them?
Do I need them?
I don't know. I haven't played Forza 5 in forever.
I'm pretty sure like the triggers are acceleration and brake, and the rest is just a wing and a prayer. So hopefully, I don't. Like I buy cheap knockoff versions of this. Like mine has a cord and whatever.
Technically, that is actually Zach's controller, but he was like, I was asking him if he could donate some to the channel because he had his Xbox One for Christmas, and I was like, hey, what controllers are you using? He's like, I really like this one and this one. I'm like, what about this Elite one? He's like, yeah, you can use that one.
That's effing adorable.
I know, isn't it? Well, welcome to Play On. I am Rob, and with me is Ryan. He's God, we were just joking about this at dinner. It's over 30 years now, man.
It's yeah, like literally like sisters from other misters.
It really is. But no, we grew up in Alaska together.
Yeah,
right?
We go back to junior high. And then please don't do the math because then you'll figure out how old we really are.
No, I have no right running a Let's Play channel. That's what I've learned. But we spun up Forza 5 and we were just we're gonna jaw a lot, I guess. So
like I'm not sure that I've played a legitimate racing game since like Gran Turismo 2, so bear with me.
I think I played this all of about 5 minutes back in the day. I think it came with this Xbox actually.
Oh, okay. Actually, the other important Rob in my life, Rob Kerr, who you know through the NWST group.
Yes.
Like vaguely. He's a big Forza Horizon junkie. And he was like, yeah, my brother and I, and these random people from the group are all playing Forza Horizon 3.
Right.
Like go out and and get this so you can join in on the fun. And I was kind of on a gaming streak at the time. So I was like, okay. And I'm looking around. There's no used copies. So like I cough up the $65 or something for, spanking new copy of Horizon 3. And then a week later, Horizon 4 comes out and casts me back into the Stone Age or whatever as everyone else upgrades. And I'm just bitter and angry. And I'm like, I'm not going to spend more money on this because, it's GameStop. So my trade-in value is like 4 hay pennies and like a dead chicken.
That's
for,
hilarious.
The copy of 3, even though it's only a week old or whatever. So, but so I played that for, maybe 5 hours or something before I got jaded. So maybe I'm not as rusty as I thought I was. We'll see.
The original Forza, when it came out, I was still working at Microsoft at the time, and we brought my the first incarnation of my Subaru by because the development team wanted to actually hear what the Boxster engine sounded like with uneven headers on it.
What Oscar sounds like.
Yeah. And so that's that's my only claim on the Forza game, but that was a whole lifetime ago. I mean, since you were saying there's Forza 7, we're playing 5 right now. So.
Yeah. Well, and I think my friend Danny Nan, who's an excellent photographer, I feel bad. And I think he used to work at F12 and now I think he works somewhere else. Anyway, his production team, I believe, did the opening animation for 7.
Oh, really?
And it looks freaking gorgeous. He's super talented.
I've got to pick that up. We're going to play it on the channel now.
Yeah. Anyway, that's...
Got to throw back to anybody that knows someone.
I'm full of random facts about people that I know doing cool things that I could never dream of doing. But
all right, let's get into this.
All right.
Apparently, last time we played this, I was doing production rally. You can tell where my
yeah, you know what? Like, I'm all about a 22B doing some rally. So let's...
I still think I want to take my Subaru and Part of me wants to wide body it.
Why isn't it black with red vents, Rob?
I can't mess with the rally blue, baby. That's orange with the black.
555 blue.
Yeah,
I feel you, but under the circumstances.
My car is such a weird bastardization at this point. It's got the overhead scoop.
It's a beautiful bastard, though.
It's got the overhead scoop, but I only have it there for aesthetic feel because I have the front mount intercooler and all that.
It's, air is good.
I think it does need it. Alright, I don't even, dude. Like last time I looked at this,
I'm gonna mess.
Oh man, you messing with my car?
I'm gonna mess with your ish,
yeah,
dude.
go with it. Do it. Whatever you want, man. I obviously haven't played this in. Never show this message again. We're doing it.
Actually, I was gonna say it doesn't want to let me do it, but apparently B is select on this screen, which makes.
Then A. Well, now it's A is select. And B
now,
is select.
yeah, now A is select. But I had to B in order to get out of that. All right.
Oh. Are you?
No offense. I know yours is older, but it's not quite that glossy.
No. I just gotta put a little wax on that baby.
No, it's true. She'll polish up. She'll polish up just fine.
The paint is solid. If you're gonna go orange, you gotta. If you can you even get it close? That is pretty close, actually.
That's traffic cone. So when I wreck, everyone will know to go around me.
Well, the actual secret to my car, my actual Subaru, is that it is actually school bus yellow with blood orange painted over top of it.
Yeah, it's so funny that you say school bus yellow because I remember when I first moved to Seattle, when I was living in my first dorm apartment downtown, and I don't know if you remember my friend Jason, who ended up moving down as well and becoming my roommate. We used to play Gran Turismo 2. Just nonstop on,
that game was
on the
amazing.
PlayStation. It was in its era, it was absolutely untouchable. And
well, we dug out the old PS2 to play. We're playing Persona 3 right now, which is gonna come out later.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
we have to grab some Gran Turismo too.
I've seen some 5. Yeah, I think you'll have to have me back if you end up doing Gran Turismo.
Oh hell yeah!
But anyway, we always used to build big turbo, 22Bs or Evos or something like that, and we would always color them yellow, and we would call them school bus races.
That's awesome.
Or I don't know if you remember in GT2, you could there was an option that you could set. It was like an equalizer option. So even if you had 1,000 horsepower tuned Skyline R32 GTR or something like that versus a Honda Civic, it would find a way to handicap the faster car to make it a
competitive race.
A competitive race,
yeah.
Exactly. It kind of came down to driver skill, and so there were times when we would do that. It'd be it would be an 800 horsepower Skyline versus a Delica or something like that, and then the Delica would be yellow, and you turn on the tire wear, so it always got super squirrely, 3 laps in, it would force you to pull off and change tires and stuff like that. So it was always a battle, and for some reason in the final lap, it always gave a completely unfair advantage to the car that was behind. And so even if the hypercar was in the lead or whatever, for some reason in that final straight, the slower car would always pull on it, and it was you got beat by a school bus.
That's awesome.
Anyway, no, I'm not actually gonna.
Okay, you can do whatever.
No,
you want, man.
I'm not gonna mess with tradition because I'm with you. It's gorgeous, just the way it is.
Dude, the 22B is an epic car.
But I'm probably not going to pick up where you left off. I'm gonna see what my options are here.
Let's get into the
Sport Compact.
Ooh,
that's.
Technically, the Impreza is considered a compact car.
Yeah, it's 2 doors.
Even though our STs are even more compact than that thing is.
It's a coupe.
A coupe.
You know what? When I was out in Maryhill this weekend, I back to other Rob.
Yeah.
He recently sold his ST, his Fiesta ST, and
Everyone seems to be getting out of the Fiestas right now.
bought a GT86.
Ooh.
And my car's way faster than his. I mean, technically, it's
definitely
it's boosted. So, although there was a boosted GT86 there, that did pretty all right.
It's faster, but come on, you don't have that pedigree, man.
That thing, no. I mean, and it handled like it probably. If we go back and check the footage, like even though mine has more power and brings it on better and blah blah blah, like his more than held its own, like through 2 miles of literal hairpin turns and everything, you know, like that chassis is formidable. But I was very surprised. Next to each other, the GT86 is so much wider and longer. Like, you know, you kind of in your mind, you think like it's probably more like a Miata, but it's a really long car and it's a really wide car. And those are, you know, two of the things that give it the great handling that it has.
Prelude's the same way,
and it's pretty short. You know, like it's definitely like a kind of slip in. It's a cockpit kind of car, but I don't know if that's just compared to the Fiesta because it's such a tall bubble guppy of a vehicle or whatever. But it was funny because we were running back to back for a while, and the dichotomy of the two vehicles was something. But yeah, technically they're both in the. I believe they're both in the same category, at least in the UK, because you can get the Fiesta in 2-door in the UK. So
tell me about it.
So they would both be 2-door hatchbacks, you know, under 3,000 pounds or something like that. But they're so dramatically different. Anyway, I'm rambling. Let's
do a race. We are a gaming channel.
Oh, there we go. All right. Production rally. There we go. It looks like it is okay with this.
Yeah.
Select.
Boom.
All right. Let's give the people what they want.
Something to watch.
Terrible gaming action.
Don't worry, I will. While you're trying to figure out how to navigate this, I'll keep talking at you. But,
something besides my nasally voice.
No, when I was originally looking to get the Fiesta, I was kind of pissed off because I kind of held off a little bit just because I was really wanting a 2-door. I mean, you know my love for the 2-doors. I mean, that's why I bought my Impreza when I did.
Oh, had it been an option in the States, believe me, I would have 2 fewer doors.
Well, it only adds 50 pounds, right?
It does. It's like it's super marginal, and like everything else, like it doesn't really affect the track on it or anything. But it's kind of the concept because. You know, we don't have kids, you know, or anything like that. And I wanted, like, a reason I got the Fiesta was because I wanted a small city car. Like, I wanted something that I could park in Belltown parallel when I needed to and whatever, and got better gas mileage. And, you know, 50 pounds is 50 pounds. Like, dudes are ripping out their back seats to, you know, for bragging rights for, you know, getting 50 pounds back or whatever. And, but, okay. Looks like you only got 3rd last time.
Awkward.
That's way better. I'll be lucky if I get 10th.
3rd. I'm trying to think when I would have gotten that, and that has to be
a
million days.
I'm guessing. I don't know. I'm guessing that's leaderboard memory. I'm sure. I'm sure somebody on YouTube is gonna be like, "You stupid! It's not how this works."
Yeah. Well, anybody that's actually followed me on YouTube at this point knows my gaming prowess. God, that car is so goddamn sexy, though.
Oh, it's right-hand drive.
Hell yeah, proper way, I guess, for this.
I've got a half a pack of Rolaids in my underwear right now.
Oh, it's got the right wheel too, and off we go. Oh man,
it's an automatic.
No, you're playing automatic, but he's shifting for you.
Why am I falling behind so badly?
Because it's a car from the 90s.
Is this? Yeah, but it looks like I'm kind of racing against myself. Like, oh,
what have we learned?
Oh, that's right stick is view. Why didn't one of you tell me this? Screw you, internet.
Yeah. Leave comments on how we have failed Ryan.
Into the tire wall, yeah.
It's a four-wheel drive rally car. You should be able to get back in.
You can tell that I'm used to playing like more arcadey racing games than like actual simulators.
Yeah, I don't know how.
Hey, there's even arrows on the ground to like show me what. Oh God, it's pulling. Like, is there damage?
You got damage? You might. I don't know, man.
I feel like I do. Either that or I'm just like.
Oh my God. You got tire heat on the right side. I'm looking this over now. Oh, you should have been braking a long time ago.
I think.
Oh my god.
I think.
Hey, the worst case.
All right. Great. I rewound to my. Oh, I can rewind
failure.
further.
Oh my god, this is awesome!
I rewound to the point of my death.
I love this.
I'm assuming left trigger is braking.
Brake, yeah, maybe.
That would be the logical thing.
Hopefully, it's not clutch.
In an automatic?
I don't. I mean, you're playing automatic, obviously.
All right. Good God, I'm an embarrassment to myself. Okay, sure.
Welcome to my world, man. You should see this stuff.
Okay. Oh,
there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, no. More turn.
Oh, these tires.
You must be running.
I'm on all seasons.
I was gonna say you gotta be running like pearly zeros or some shit. Oh man.
Yeah, but if I run over a nail, if everyone else runs over nails, I'm gonna. Oh, good. Oh.
I love this,
dude. I need
Oh man, this is amazing. Get in the corner. Come on, get on it. No.
I need San Francisco Rush. Like that is the grade of game.
Project Gotham.
Yeah, that I excel at.
I could probably find Project.
I seriously just lay down the brakes for 5 seconds and I still couldn't hang it. I'm gonna.
Oh man, those Subaru brakes totally faded. Or like in that. This is just 4-pot brake. I mean, if this is a true 22B, it's just got 4 pots in the front. Well, yeah, there you go. You got brake, throttle, tires.
I forget that even the shoulder buttons are like analog. Seriously, like this is like the vast majority of my racing game experience comes from like the original 2 PlayStation consoles.
I thought you were gonna say all your gameplay literally comes from this like 5 minutes.
Well, yeah, pretty close. But like I forget that the shoulder buttons are analog now. They're not just like on the gas, off the gas, or whatever. I can feather this shit. So
heck yeah, man. You got all kinds of play you could be rolling.
Oh god.
Go wall. I like how. Ooh. Oh yeah. Tease out wall. There you go. Oh. There you go. Tease out wall. Who's boss?
I caught it looking at my girl.
I love it. We're gonna have to definitely do it. I'm just freaking out looking at this dash because even in my 99, I've replaced it with a 2004 dash, and this is totally taking me back to like the early 2000s when I first got the car, and I hadn't done like.
Oh god!
This is you almost hitting that wall. Also takes me back to my early 2000s. That hadn't completely changed the car.
I'm disappointed in the brakes because like I see all these billboard for Hawk brakes, and that's what I run on my car, and they're fantastic.
Well, the Hawk brakes are great. That's not what's on here. You got. I'm pretty sure this is just standard stock, like.
Those are still
STIs.
Those are still STIs, though.
Yeah, I mean from like 98, 97.
That's better than like the ones that they were putting on like the 1.5 naturally aspirated. Oh god, here we go.
You gotta be breaking way sooner than that.
Like the little arrows are waiting way longer to like turn from blue to yellow.
I think they actually change color based on
they do,
what
but
your
like
speed is.
But like as soon as I see them start to change color, that's like
there you go. Now you're green, blue. There you go.
Yeah. But you gotta like hammer on it.
Yeah. No. Well, I mean, everything I was taught. Like, did you ever do any like race training? Like, I was doing Skip Barber training in Vegas and stuff.
No, I haven't done anything official. I've just everything I've kind of.
I mean, I
just learned doing autocross or just canyon karting.
Like and then straight up hard brake straight, and then before you turn, and then
punch it out.
Punch it out. Yeah.
I mean, I could do this behind the wheel of a real car.
Oh yeah, this is not like real racing.
I just spent an entire weekend doing that in my vehicle, but this is.
There you go. That's better. Get off the bump stops.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, no, like real driving, there's so much feel you don't get, right? Like you have none of the inertia playing with your inner ear at all right now, right? That's half of like, here you should already be hard on the brake and then in and then on the gas full, but after you through that.
It had turned blue again. I thought it was safe to get back on the gas.
You lied to me, Forza.
Probably, well, I mean, I did floor it, so probably if I had eased on it, it might have been okay.
So you were shitting at me about getting third place in this like 4
yeah,
years ago, but how's it feel now?
Hey, whatever. Oh, did you see that drift?
Yeah, dude, you're totally.
I just upload that shit.
You're
well, it's no wonder.
50-50 viscous diff did quite well for you in that slide.
This is road America. I'm in a Japanese car. Like I'm at a metric disadvantage to start with. Like I need to be in a Corvette or something.
Oh man, where's your C8 now or whatever? What's the new one's coming out? What do you think of the new Corvette?
Oh man, you know what? I'm pretty sure we were talking about this over the weekend. I'm pretty sure that there have been innumerable times in my life when I said I had zero interest in owning a Corvette, if not like just negative interest in owning a Corvette.
Right.
And this new one, it's not even a fanboy thing of like it's mid-engine. They're taking a page from supercars, blah blah blah. Like granted, obviously the cars that they're showing us. God.
Keep it on.
Yeah. The ones that they're teasing us with obviously are not like the base equipped base engine 60K model, although a 60K entrance point
I respect
on a Corvette.
That.
Oh yeah, that's
I totally respect
that's
that.
massive.
On a mid-engine car.
And honestly, yeah, and Chevrolet,
you completed it.
I survived because it's not a real car. Yeah, respect to Chevrolet for doing that. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, please.
What'd you do to my car, bro?
I T-boned the wall at 80 like 6 times.
Yeah, that held pretty well.
It would have looked a lot worse than that in real life.
Man, let's get the Corvette next time.
I mean, I think... you know what I was going to say? Like, I think GM really needs to do that to remain viable, but the top-level Camaros are murdering right now.
Yeah.
Like, it's been this back-and-forth battle between the premium track package Mustangs and the premium track package Camaros, and the fact that they are slotting this base model Corvette in just above, obviously before the dealers probably put 20K in markup on the first year or whatever, especially since they're I think sold out at this point already. It's commendable price point, and even well equipped, like even loaded out, again, putting aside the inevitable dealer rape
bullshit,
that put a Focus RS from a $45,000 car to a $60,000 car by the time you got one off the lot the first 2 years. It's going to be around 80, and it's gonna like maybe not in a straight line is it going to beat a track prep Demon, which is going to go between 80 and 100 depending on what the markup is and everything. Like it's going to murder it on any curvy track, but even it's barely going to cost much more than a track prepped Camaro, and it's going to be in price league like with a well-equipped GT350 and possibly less than a GT500. And that's saying a lot if it performs up to what they designed it to do. I think it's going to be a monster, and the great thing is, like, in a few years you're going to be able to pick one up in like the low 40s.
Oh, that's interesting.
Like relatively gently used. So like I potentially see a Corvette in my paddock, like on the horizon if depending on how things play out, as long as it's not, a complete turd. But there haven't, even the bad Camaro, like even, I I think the C5 was more or less a beast. Like when it came out, they improved on it like 3 years in or something like that. And and even the C6 had some teething pains and stuff. And right now those are absolute bargains. Like guys are picking those up for SCCA and for track stuff for a song. And the aftermarket is so strong that whatever weak points the critics picked apart at launch time and over the first couple years are easily resolved with like a handful of parts. And now they're dominating weekend warrior racing and stuff like that. Yeah. And I see that happening again. Like it would be interesting to see because the what was the most hardcore trim line on the Viper?
Oh man. Oh, what is it? It was the one that we just talked. Well, actually, let's get into this next time. Let's do another.
But
we are well over time.
It's gonna be interesting to see what how because the Viper is still holds like some production records. Yeah, like around a few tracks in the country. And it's going to be really interesting to see. And they still go in good shape at a premium. Like I think they're still commanding 6-figure prices.
Yep.
And it's going to be interesting to see like how this new mid-engine Corvette, even though it's way down on power compared to the V10 in the Viper, it'll be interesting to see how it holds up at potentially 2/3 of the price. Just the evolution of technology and everything, and the daily drivability, because I know that the track spec Viper is just an absolute, it's stripped down to bare metal, no frills. Like it's an absolute nightmare to drive on the road or whatever. So it'll be interesting to see how time will tell. Ooh, a TSI.
Yeah, totally play it. All right, let's get into. Let's close this up.
I saw an Integra.
We'll be right back with you next time on Play On. Excellent. Yeah. Usually, what do you think? Having fun?
Oh yeah.
Let's keep going.
Yeah, I know. I'm probably talking way too much.
Oh, it's totally fine.
I've watched other episodes and there was way more gaming going on than there was.